A very warm welcome, students, in the another session of mathematics. Today I am going to teach you representation of rational numbers on number line. Before we start plotting the numbers on the number line, we remember two things while plotting. It will help you. Remember, student, a proper fraction. See, rational numbers, whenever we are talking about rational numbers, that means it's a type of a fraction only. So in this class, many times I will be using the word fraction instead of rational numbers. So proper fraction lies between 0 and 1. Why? Because the value of proper fraction, that means the numerator is lesser and denominator is greater. In that case, the value is always less than 1 and it is greater than 0. Therefore, the value of proper fraction lies between 0 and 1. Or it may lie between 0 and minus 1 also, depending on the sign. That means if it is a negative proper fraction, then it will lie between 0 and minus 1. Then I talk about improper fraction. Firstly, whenever we have improper fractions, we convert into a mixed fraction and then we check the whole part. That whole part will only decide where the fraction will lie. Let's take an example. It is 2 whole 1 by 2. How many whole part it has? 2 whole parts. And how much part is more there? 1 by 2 part is more. That means we have 2 and half part more. That means it is greater than 2 but less than 3. Therefore it will lie between 2 and 3. Next I take is 5 whole 6 by 7. 5 whole 6 by 7 will lie between 5 and 6 because it has 5 whole parts and 6 by 7 part is more. That means it will lie between 5 and 6. I take one more for you better understanding. 1 whole 2 by 3. How many whole part it has? 1 whole part it has and 2 by 3 part is more. That means it is greater than 1 and less than 2. Therefore it lies between 1 and 2. I take one more part for you. 7 whole 2 by 3. It is greater than 7. How many whole part it has? It has 7 whole parts and 2 by 3 part is more. That means it is greater than 7 and less than 8. Therefore it lies between 7 and 8. Now I start with exercise 2G. What is given in the question line? Represent each of the following rational numbers on the number line. So firstly I discuss the first part with you, that is question number 1 I am going to discuss with you. Exercise 2G. Question number 1. What question number 1 is? 2 by 3. Student, firstly check whether it's a proper or improper fraction. As numerator is smaller, denominator is greater, so therefore it is a proper fraction. As I said, proper fraction always lies between 0 and 1. So that means it's 2 by 3 is lying between 0 and 1. Whenever we are drawing the number line, we'll write one number preceding to the number and one number succeeding to the number between which the given rational number lies. So first you'll write it lies between 0 and 1. So I said, so we'll draw the number line. Firstly, student, draw the number line with the help of a pencil and ruler. I am using pen, but you have to use pencil and ruler. So we need 0 on the number line and 1 on the number line. One number preceding will write, that is -1, and one number succeeding will write, that is 2. Remember student, whenever we are drawing the number line, there should be an equal gap between the consecutive numbers. Now we have to show 2 by 3 on the number line, that is, it is between 0 and 1. We firstly check the denominator. See, denominator has 3 in the, has 3. So that means between 0 and 1, how many parts we have to do? We have to do 3 parts. For doing the 3 parts, how many lines we are going to draw? 2 lines. How? See, this is the line given to us. We have to divide it into 2 parts. So how many lines I am going to draw? Only 1 line. This bit is divided into 2 parts. Now this one more line is given. We have to divide into 3 parts. So what? How many lines I am going to draw? 2 lines. 1, 2 and 3 parts. One more I take for you. They are saying divide this line into 4 parts. So for how many lines I am going to draw? I am going to draw the 3 lines. So how many parts it has? 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So remember children, whichever number of parts we need, we draw 1 line less to it. If we need 3 parts, we'll draw 2 lines. If we need 4 parts, we'll draw 3 lines. Okay. Now between 0 and 3, how many lines, how many parts we need? What is in the denominator? 3. So we need 3 parts. So how many lines I am going to draw? I am going to draw the 2 lines there. So it is divided into how many parts? 1, 2 and 3. Student, remember the parts should be of equal size. Do not make it unequal. Which part we have to consider? We have to consider the second part that is given in the numerator. So this is the first, this is the second. So we darken that point and we write 2 by 3. Okay children, this way we mark it. You can use colors also to mark the points. Hope you have understood how to represent 2 by 3 on the number line. Then I proceed to the next question. The next question is, I am going to take is 4th part, that is -3 by 8. I discussed question number 4 with you. What the given number is? It is -3 by 8. First you will decide where it will lie. See, it is a negative integer or negative rational number. It is a proper because numerator is smaller, denominator is greater, so it's a proper fraction with negative sign. So where it will lie? It will lie between 0 and -1. Therefore, it lies between 0 and -1. How many parts? What is number in the denominator? 8. So how many parts we have to do? 8 parts. For that, how many lines we are going to draw? 7. And firstly we draw the number line with the help of a ruler and pencil. Then we will mark 0 and -1 on the number line at equal distance. Then one number, sorry, it is -1 should be here and 0 should be here. One number succeeding is 1. One number preceding is -2. As it has 8 in the denominator, so means we have to draw 8 parts. So for how many lines I am going to draw? 7. 5, 6 and 7. Remember all the lines should be at equal distance only children. So which part we have to take? Third part. Whenever we have negative numbers, negative rational numbers, we start marking from the left side of the 0. So this is your minus 1 by 8. This is minus 2 by 8. And this is minus 3 by 8. So I dark it and it is minus 3 by 8. Children, whenever we have negative, we start from the left side of the 0. So this is first, this is second, and this is third. So it is minus 3 by 8. Then I come to question number 5, that is 22 by 7. Question number 5, 22 by 7. Student, as you see, it's an improper fraction. So first we will convert into a mixed fraction. So it will become 3 whole 1 by 7. Now how many whole part it has? It has 3 whole parts and 1 by 7 part more. That means it will lie between, it is greater than 3 and less than 4. So it will lie between 3 and 4. Before we represent 22 by 7 on the number line, I would like to discuss a few things with you. If we have 2 whole 1 by 3, children, where it will lie? See, 2 whole 1 by 3 means how many whole part it has? It has 2 whole part and 1 by 3 part is more. Therefore, it lies between 2 and 3 because it is greater than 2 and less than 3. If I say 7 whole 3 by 4, then where it will lie, children? As it has 7 whole parts, so it is greater than 7 and less than 8. Why? Because 7 part whole and 3 by 4 part is more there. So it lies between 7 and 8. I take one more for your better understanding. 9 whole 5 by 6. Okay. 9 whole 5 by 6 means how many whole part it has? It has 9 whole parts. 5 by 6 part is more. That means it is greater than 9 and less than 10. Therefore, it lies between 9 and 10. So, hope you have understood where the number or where the rational number will lie. You can decide it easily now. So I discuss question number 5 now. 22 whole by 7, it becomes 3 whole 1 by 7. So therefore it lies between 3 and 4. We take one number succeeding to 4, that is 5, and one number preceding to 3, that is 2. So again we draw a number line with the help of a scale and a pencil. We have 3 and 4. One number succeeding to 4 is 5 and one number succeeding to 3 is 2. Maintain the proper gap, equal gap between the numbers. Now what is in the denominator? 7. So that means between 3 and 4 we have to do the 7 parts. For that I draw 6 lines. 3, 4, 5, 6 line I have drawn. Which part after 3 we have to take? First part. So this is the first part after 3. So this represents 3 whole 1 by 7. Now I discuss question number 6. Question number 6 has 23 upon minus 5. Now I discuss 6. See, 6 1 23 by minus 5. As we see, there is a negative sign in the denominator, so it's not in a standard form. So firstly, we remove this negative sign of the denominator. That means we convert into a standard form. So how I am going to write? I am going to write it as minus 23 by 5. Okay. Now, as it is an improper fraction. So I convert into a mixed fraction. So 5 fours is 20, 3 left and upon 5. So it is equal to minus 4 whole 3 by 5. So now we have to decide where it will lie. It is greater than minus 4 and the next number to it will be less than what? It is less than minus 4 and greater than minus 5. As we know very well, in the negative, the number which is smaller, which has a greater numerical value is smaller, and the number which has lesser numerical value is greater. So it will lie between minus 4 and minus 5. It lies between minus 4 and minus 5. So we draw the number line again. Firstly, I mark minus 4 and minus 5. So this side minus 5 and this side minus 4. The number succeeding to minus 4 is minus 3 and the number preceding to minus 5 is minus 6. Okay. Now how many parts and what number is there in the denominator? 5. So we have to draw 5 parts between minus 5 and minus 4. For that, how many lines we are going to draw? 4 lines. Let's draw the 4 lines. 1, 2, 3 and 4. See, whenever we have negative numbers, we always start from the left side when we are marking the numbers. So it is minus 1 by 5, this is 2 by 5 and this is 3 by 5. So this number is minus 4 whole 3 by 5. Okay children. Then I take one more question for you, that is question number 8, that is minus 12 by 5. Now question number 8, minus 12 by 5, as it is an improper, firstly we convert into a mixed fraction, so minus sign. 5 2's is 10, 2. How much left? 2 left upon 5. So it is equal to minus 2 whole 2 by 5. Now we have to decide where it will lie. So minus 2 is smaller or minus 2 whole 2 by 5 is smaller? It is obvious, minus 2 whole 2 by 5 is smaller than minus 2. So it will lie between 2 and 3, that is minus 2 and minus 3. Okay. Now we draw the number line. Firstly, I mark minus 3 and then minus 2. One number succeeding minus 2 is minus 1. One number preceding minus 3 is minus 4. Now we check the denominator. Denominator has 5. So how many parts we have to do? 5 parts. Which part? For that, how many lines we are going to draw? 4 lines. So we are going to draw 4 lines between minus 2 and minus 3. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Which part we have to consider? Second part. So this is the first part. This is the second part. So we darken this point. This is minus 2 whole 2 by 5. Hope you have understood, children, how to mark or represent rational numbers on the number line. Okay. Now what is today's homework? Today's homework will be question number 1 to question number 9 of exercise 2G. So complete the assignment, children, and this way chapter 2 will be completed today. In the next section, I start with a new chapter, that is the third chapter. So do complete your work. Do not forget to draw the line with the pencil. Arrowhead should be there at both the ends of the line. Have a good day, children. Take care of yourself.